Hey, good evening, everybody. It's Peter Vexelman here, and on the other end, Rafa, can they see you?
They can see me.
We got Rafa Zabala, my partner, and we all have a special treat here tonight because we don't get to see Rafa. Believe it or not, Rafa is always on these things. He's basically behind the scenes, but today he's going to be on the front end of it. He's going to be driving it. We got a great special night. Julie's actually, correct me if I'm wrong, Ralph, I think Julie's with her daughter, right, at a play?
She's actually with her niece today.
Okay.
It's one of her niece's play this evening, and she was like, it's Christmas. It's the Christmas play. I don't want to miss that. That's just too much cuteness going on. And we're like, go for it, Julie.
There you go. Well, that's what the partner thing is all about, right? Partners helping partners doing things. So we're going to give it just a couple quick moments. I know we got a bunch of people logging on, and we appreciate it. We know we're in the middle of a holiday season. We know some of y'all could possibly be doing some other things. You're probably being pulled from every direction, wives, husbands, kids, aunts, uncles. But we are fired up that you guys are here tonight. And because you guys are here tonight, we're doing something really special. We're doing something special for some of y'all that are partners, for those of you that are not partners. I can tell you right now, you all are going to absolutely love here tonight. And in honor of Julie, I'm going to say what she always says. Tell us where you're dialing in from. That, Julie loves to know where our callers are calling in from. Ralph, I have no way of knowing how to read that. I'm sure there's a way for me to do that.
Yeah, no worries. I got it. Over here in the chat window area, everyone, if you could just type in and say hello. I just typed in welcome everyone, and just let us know where it is that you're signing in from. God, I mean, we do this every Tuesday, and it's always so amazing to see all the folks that show up to this, from West Coast to East Coast, North Coast, South Coast. We really have a lot of folks that come to join us, both partners, which is really why we do this, because we just want as much opportunity to connect with our partners, but all that are new to our community, that are getting to know us. And I see lots of folks, Peter, are typing in here. We have a John Lafakis is saying, hey guys. Terry saying hello from Baltimore, Maryland. We have Erica in Raleigh, North Carolina. We have Bri in Los Angeles, Dale in New Orleans, Daryl in Orlando, John is from New Jersey, C. Morgan from Florida, Ron from Texas, Shane from Cumming, Georgia. We know that area, right? And so much more. We have Martin from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Russ in Connecticut, Larry in Virginia, Troy in Plainfield, New Jersey, Yen Yen in Queens, Charles from Seattle, Ashley in Birmingham, Alabama, Jim in Dahlonega. Dude, I love Dahlonega. Osvaldo in Puerto Rico. Wow, Peter, we had some fun in Puerto Rico not too long ago.
All of
us as the team.
We did. We did some business, plus we had a great time there.
And there's still more people saying hi, Peter. We have Darren in Syracuse, Joseph in New Jersey, Johnson in Austell, Georgia, Enid in Oklahoma, Elisa in Dahlonega, Roman in Atlanta, Michael from Capel, and so much more. There's still people signing in. Like I said, Peter, nationwide, from West Coast to East Coast, up and down the United States. It's amazing. This is what Partner Driven is all about, and we want to thank you guys all for showing up.
No, that is absolutely positively awesome. It is exciting. It's so weird. I was sitting here, Rafa, obviously you and I are both in Atlanta, and I don't know if you know this, but man, it is supposed to get below 30 today. And it's going to get chilly here in Atlanta. I wonder how the weather is from everywhere else that people are dialing in from. And gosh, some of these people we're going to see here in just a very short couple of weeks, aren't we?
Yeah, we had some super exciting meetings today, Peter, Chelsea, and myself, and the folks from the Cobb Galleria, which is this amazing location where we're having Partner Driven Live, you guys. And we were just meeting on the space, on the audio visual. We had a meeting on the party we're throwing on Saturday night for all the people that are coming down. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And for those guys that haven't signed up yet, or even if you have, please be aware that we're almost out of hotel rooms for this event, Peter. People are signing up left and right. And it's super important. You guys have to go to partnerdrivenlive.com. If you sign in through there, you can come for a complete weekend and A to Z, end to end, live coaching on how to launch and scale your real estate investing business. And that's going to be January 11th and 10th here in Atlanta, Georgia. And all you have to go is go to partnerdrivenlive.com and you can still get in. It's only $97 for the whole weekend, and that includes the weekend, the party, the training, the networking, and some specials and surprises that we haven't announced yet. They're going to be coming down the line. But Peter, the most exciting part about this is that it's filling up fast. And we really only have a couple more days or a couple more weeks before we shut down the sign up for everyone here in January. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste in the partnerdrivenlive.com here into that area, because definitely if you're a partner, you don't want to miss this, because this is where we all have the opportunity to come and meet and work together and get to know the whole process, system, and team that's here to support you. So it's absolutely a no-brainer. This is your team. You need to be here. And this is why we do it. With that said, if you're not a partner, the content is absolutely revolutionary, because we are going to be teaching our system from A to Z and give people the opportunity to partner with us. Right, Peter?
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be absolutely exciting. As a matter of fact, it's so funny. A couple of the people that I think are in a webinar are texting me right now. How do we get in there? And I think you just put that up there, right?
I just put it into the chat area.
Perfect. So for those of you that have my number and just texted me, I literally got 4 texts, I think, from the people that are on it. Instead of me typing the same thing over, just go to Partner Driven Live. But if you look at your screen, Rafa just put the link on there. So go there, register, guys. I'm going to tell you, we're going to give it our all. I mean, as good as it's going to be for you guys, I promise you, myself, Rafa, Julie, the team, Laura, Juhi, Mary, we are going to give you everything we got that weekend. And that is our commitment to you. I mean, my commitment is very simple. I'm at it for 20 plus years, got thousands of deals, and I'm going to let it loose. I'm going to absolutely, I'm going to make the, let it loose that day. Okay. You guys are still texting me. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. All right, guys. Well, listen, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to make a really, really important introduction, not only for Rafa, but what it is we're going to talk about. But the first thing is, I just want to address you all as our audience tonight. And I do it the same way all the time, because what we found out after doing this for so long as we've been doing this, there's really 2 types of people that listen to us on Tuesday nights. And we love both of y'all. Not both people, but both of the types of people. I don't know if in a PC world I'm allowed to say types of people, but I said it anyway. But basically, some of y'all here, you guys are already our partners. You're already doing deals with us. You might be just gotten started with us. You might be just on top of everything. You're all in with us. And this is just another way for you to connect with us. You're already connecting with us on a daily basis. You're talking to Barry, you're talking to Julie, you're talking to Terry, you're talking to our staff. You're getting leads from us. When we're finding the deals, you're getting our money. But this is just another thing for you to kind of hang your hat on. And I get it. I've been there. I mean, I remember when I got started in this business, any kind of kernel I can get at any time, I was there. I was at the meetings. I was with my mentors. I was with people doing deals, because I knew that the more I could immerse myself into this business, the quicker I would become successful. So partners, welcome. We are so fired up to have you. We got something amazing for you. The second type of individual that listens to us tonight is, you're not quite our partner yet. You may have heard about us through social media. You may have, one of our existing partners may have told you about us. You may have read about us somewhere. You may have heard me on a podcast somewhere, and you're still trying to figure out, it's kind of like, what's this partnering all about? You're trying to get comfortable with us. You're still like, are these guys for real? I mean, are they really going to do what they say they're going to do? And the answer is yes. The answer is very simply yes, for only one very simple reason. At heart, we are a real estate investment company. Everybody at our top tier is tied into that. Whether it's myself on the investing side, Julie on the investing side, Rafa from a hard money side, we all come together from a real estate background. And a while back, we realized that we are stronger. We're stronger by having partners across the United States than we could possibly be as individuals. That's simple. We felt that, gosh, what if we partner with this person here and this person here and this person here? Can we possibly do more deals? And the answer is yes. We wanted to make sure it's all done the right way. So we said, well, you know what? We got 20 years in this thing. We have leads. We have money. We obviously have the knowledge base. We have construction. We have the ability to sell the stuff. So that's what we're going to offer to our local partners in return for them doing the legwork. We feel like, I think anybody that wants to be in this business will exchange some legwork for all the things we provide to them. And guys, the model, the partner-driven model has absolutely taken off. And for those of you that are not quite there, that you haven't been pushed over, we hope tonight's going to be the catalyst. You know, we hope tonight is the night that you make a decision. And for those of you that are ready to move forward and start doing deals with us, all you have to do is go to www.partnerdriven.com. That's www.partnerdriven.com. And there you could find out more about our partners. You can more about what we do with them. Most importantly, you could put your information in and we will touch base with you. And hopefully before you know it, we're going to be doing deals with you. But guys, tonight is an exciting time because tonight we're going to address both of the groups. You know, a lot of times the things that we talk about, or sometimes the things we talk about are kind of just related. Okay, this is more on the partner side. This is more on the non-partner side. What we're about ready to introduce you all tonight, every single one of you all can benefit from. Every single person should be taking advantage of what we're going to introduce to you tonight. Because what we're going to introduce you tonight is another tool in your toolbox of being successful. See, guys, when I started in real estate 20 some years ago, I promise you, and I hate, it's like sometimes I'm embarrassed to talk about it because I know I like date myself. People like look at me and they're like, my God, what is that guy, like 90 years old? But guys, when I got started, I'm going to tell you right now, we're not that many tools. I mean, there just wasn't. The technology wasn't there. The platforms weren't there. The whole industry just wasn't as mature as it is now. You know, the information wasn't centrally located. You know, when I had to learn something, for instance, 20 years ago, there were many times I was literally like, you know, I'd be like, okay, so I have to get this organization for this and this organization for this. And it was just, but that's the way it was. I mean, that's just the way it was. I mean, 20 years ago, guys, when I had to communicate with somebody a lot of times across the United States, like I wrote a letter. When was the last time we wrote a letter when you needed to tell somebody, like in Wisconsin, anything, right? I mean, now it's you pick up your phone and you send a text, or you get your laptop and you do an email. So the things that are common to us now were non-existent back then. But I will also tell you, the things that are common to us now are not taken advantage by everybody. I mean, there's things out there that are available to you all that you just don't know about. You're not familiar with it. And guys, I get it. The crazy thing about me, the reason Rafa is on here tonight, because what we're going to talk about is this amazing thing. But I'm like, Rafa, dude, I'm like over my head. You better get on here and you better demo this thing. So I get you. I get you. But what we're going to talk to you guys about tonight is another, what I call accelerator in a business. Mm-hmm. It's another way to get from A to Z. Look, everybody gets started in this business at A. I get it. And your A is personal to you, but everybody wants to get to Z, and your Z is personal to you. But I bet it's somehow tied into money and lifestyle, right? Everybody gets into it over those two things, whatever those things look to you. And tonight we're going to introduce a tool to you guys that'll accelerate that growth. That'll streamline that growth. And I could tell you guys, this is one thing I do know. You will either utilize tools, resources, and technology to accelerate your business, or you will be left in the dust by people that are using it. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. I mean, it's like how many of us would actually like go out today and buy a car from 1930s? I mean, short of you being a collector, it would be crazy. It wouldn't have the gas mileage, it wouldn't have the speed, it wouldn't have the abilities. And if you get on a highway, everybody would look at you like, well, what, right? Nobody
Most
would.
people my age, Peter, would be able to find their way to their mom's house without the
A GPS.
GPS.
That's
in
exactly
place.
right. It's just one of those things. So you would get buried. I mean, how many people today, like, you know, when you think, well, gosh, I want to listen to that song, so let me go pick it up on my nearest VHS. No, I mean, half of them don't even know what a VHS thing is. So remember, guys, technology will either propel you forward, or the lack of use of that technology will leave you in the dust. And so, guys, tonight we are going to introduce a tool that both partners and non-partners have the ability to utilize. But I will tell you, this is a must-have. This for partners, this is the way we're going to do. You know, every once in a while we introduce something, but we make it optional. Like we'll say, well, you could use this. Guys, this is so powerful, what Rafa's about ready to talk to you tonight. For our partners, it ain't an option. It's like, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. This will speed it up. This will help you out. So you go ahead and this is a must-have. But the cool thing is Rafa is also going to let some of you all who are not yet partners, he'll tell you how you can get access to the exact same tool. But this is a must-have. This is a lifestyle kind of a tool because it saves you time, effort, energy, and all this. So without further ado, I usually do these introductions. Then I'm like 30 minutes into them. And usually it's Julie on the other side. And I could see her like thinking, well, that's a cool introduction for 30 minutes. Now I got 4 minutes to do this. I'm not going to do that to Rafa because I know Rafa's got the ability to go for as long as he needs to. I'm going to turn it over to him. Guys, I'm telling you, listen to this. This is a game changer. Rafa, take it away.
Thank you, Peter. Yeah, absolutely. Guys, what we're going to share with you today is the results truly of 2 years worth of work that we've been working on and super concentrated the last 6 months. And it's all been in our quest to find the most streamlined and effective way to pass on the knowledge, the how-to of real estate investing to our partners. Peter mentioned that what we're going to show to you today is both for our partners and for non-partners. The truth is that what I'm going to be showcasing, the majority of this is going to be is for our partners primarily. It's the partner-driven university, and what we have been doing to put together all of the resources and knowledge from all of our team members in a way that is easily accessible and digestible by our partners. And because of that, guys, as you know, if you're a partner, what I'm about to present to you guys, it's absolutely, there's no additional charges or anything like that. This is just one more way that we are 100% committed into making this business as accessible as possible to everyday people just like myself, like you, and the people that are listening on this webinar to be able to learn and take action on real estate investing. With that said, Peter did mention that we're going to give some level of access to people that are non-partners because, hey guys, we want you to get to know us. We want you to get to know what kind of access to information and resources you have here at Partner Driven. And I'm going to be showcasing that here in just a couple of minutes. But Peter, if you don't mind, before I go there, I want to share just a little bit of the history of how we got to here, right? Because as Peter is mentioning, you know, the technology continues to evolve and it's incredible. Unfortunately, most people are just years and years behind, right? And even though we pride ourselves to be a technology company and we're always pushing to the limits, guess what? It evolves so quickly and powerfully that we're always finding it's like, okay, what are we could do next to make this? So about a couple of years ago, we launched our Facebook group for our partners that has all of the knowledge of the partner-driven system, A to Z, on how to find deals, right? How to analyze deals and how to negotiate those deals, how to bring them to the closing table so that you can tap into the rest of the partner-driven system that's going to help you close the deals and fund the deals, and we split the profits 50-50. At the end of the day, Peter, wouldn't you agree that we're motivated, to make sure that our partners have the latest information and all of it possible, because when they close deals, we all make money, right?
100%.
That's what it's all about. And about 2 years ago, we decided to use Facebook. Had just released Facebook groups, and we got approved by Facebook to be one in their beta programs as a social learning platform because of the work we're doing with our community and the work that we're doing training. So we launched that a couple years ago. We have several hundred people in. This is the private group, by the way. I know some of you guys might be in the public group. This is the private partners only, and it's been absolutely amazing. Our ability to organize our curriculum into chapters and steps for people to use. But with that said, man, Peter, haven't we run into problems with Facebook in the
That is a reality. That is an absolute reality.
Yeah, guess what? Mark Zuckerberg has a lot bigger fish to fry than us. And even though we were approved as a beta group and able to leverage and benefit from it, and all of our partners have, man, it has been it's come with its challenges, right? And the number one challenge has been how to really organize this knowledge in a easy to step-by-step process where people can go through, then be able to track their process, be able to take quizzes to make sure that they understand the knowledge and move through the system. And frankly, especially the last 6 months, we've really had some additional challenges with Facebook. The Facebook groups go down, people don't have access to things. It's like, we don't own the system. Mark Zuckerberg does not take my phone yet. So about 6 months ago, Peter, Julie, and Chelsea, we decided, guys, there's a better way. We've done great with Facebook groups. Our partners have benefited greatly from this type of interaction, but we want to take it to the next level because there's so much that we want to share with our community. Not only is there the core curriculum of the partner program, which our partners know and work through, and it's really what's focused on helping people find and close those deals. But we have additional courses and content that we've been developing over the last year. Some of those things that you might be aware of. For example, this year we launched the Deal Driven app, which is this incredible technology, handheld technology to point and click, make real estate investing smooth and easier than ever to help you find great deals, find their owner information, understand what the equity is in the property, and begin your marketing. Around that, we've been working, almost it feels night and day, 24 hours a day, putting together all of this new training material and how to use this. We've also worked through the REI brands process, where we've been teaching people how to build their brands, how to create logos and sites and scheduling systems and create their online marketing and social media to supplement what's being taught here in the partner driven. And guys, and so much more to come, because as we're continuing to grow, all of the tools that we've been beginning to teach and develop for our team, for our partners in our community, are only growing. They're only developing. There's so much that's being released just here at the end of the month. Like when most people are saying, all right, it's December 17th, this is the end of the year, let's shut it down. Our team is kicking it into overdrive, right? And so with that, we decided to roll out a brand new platform, a platform to help rule all other platforms, to make it easier than ever to have access to all of our content, not only the partner-driven curriculum, the core curriculum, but as well as the additional trainings that we have been creating and so much more that's coming down the line. And that's what Partner-Driven University is all about. And what I'd like to be able to show you guys, are you guys ready? Is that cool? Peter, I'm gonna do my screen share here. I'm getting thumbs up from Peter, so that's good. That's good enough for me. Awesome, guys. Peter, let me know if you can see my screen.
It's good.
Awesome, guys. So, as I'm showing you this, Please don't run off to try to get to these to the information I'm going to get to you, because number one, partners, you're going to get a special invitation tomorrow into the Partner Driven University. Tonight, it's really kind of showcasing what it's at and kind of do a tour of it, of all of the capabilities and everything that we have in here for you. For folks that aren't partners, stay with me till the end of this presentation, and I'm going to show you how you can jump into this as well, into a special program that we're releasing tonight called the 21-Day Challenge, and the fastest way and how to get a deal under contract in the next 21 days, which we're super excited about. We've worked so hard on, and we're ready to share with you guys. So let me explain to you what this is about. What we have done is completely moved all of our contact and all the information out of Facebook into a whole new world and platform. In the process of that, guys, we've grabbed all of our trainings and videos that we've created over the last 2 years, and 100%, well, I don't know if it's 100%, but close to 80%, wouldn't you say, Chelsea? Mm-hmm. Chelsea's over here next to me. Close to 80% of the videos have all been redone and remastered. Why? Because as we have been growing and learning with our partners nationwide, we have, our process continues to be redefined, right? So it's been an incredible effort. I know Julie, I wish Julie was here, because her and Barry and the rest of the coaching staff has been working so hard for us to get this to us. And it's all in here inside the Partner Driven University. So the Partner Driven University allows us to begin to organize our content into different pieces, into different curriculums or courses. So for example, you'll see here we have the Partner Program, which is the core teachings and offerings of the Partner Driven Real Estate Investing methodology that we're about to jump into. But in addition to that, we have additional things that we've been working on, including the 21-Day Deal Challenge, the Deal Driven app training and mentoring program that we have, and so much more. So I'm going to start by jumping into today into the Partner Program. You can see that we have 59 lessons in here ready to go for y'all. And I'm just going to click in here, and I'm going to show you how much cleaner and easy this is than anything that we've been able to do in the past. So partners, you guys that are on the call, you're about to get this tomorrow. Keep an eye out from Mary and Laura and the rest of our coaching staff, because we're going to be individually inviting us into this course because this is not available to the public, guys. And what we've put in here is the A to Z. It's the same stuff that you guys are getting to enjoy live every day, Monday through Friday. I don't know, Peter, how many people know this, but in our coaching program, we literally meet with our partners on a daily basis. Every day, Monday through Friday, we teach the Partner Driven program live in a live environment. People are able to role play, ask questions, and bring up what they're seeing in their everyday, in their markets. You know, at the end of the day, we all live in a little bit different markets. And even though our program and our methodologies fit, it doesn't matter if you're in rural or urban areas, at the end of the day, we all run into little unique specific things. And that's what's incredible about the live environment. But the truth is that you can't always show up for the live training, right? Number one. And number two, you really need to be able to go through the process and understand it. And you can see here, guys, in the new university and program, I'm just going to scroll here a little bit, how we've begun to organize the curriculum. Your first, everything that happens when you join the Partner Driven program, all the things that you have to do, from our starter kit and documentation that we have, to scheduling your onboarding call, that we have 3 times a week that people come and join and kind of meet and understand how to get into everything, how to join into our daily live trainings, because as we mentioned that, how to set up your Deal Driven account. Because guys, when you're a partner of ours, you get all of this included in the Partner Program. The Deal Driven app is included in the program. This Partner University is included in the program, as well as the back office support, the one-on-one mentoring, and the funding. It's really quite powerful. And so so much more, including our private Facebook community where our partners nationwide are meeting and connecting. And these are all kind of the first steps that you want to go through as you're coming into the community. Now, Peter, you might notice here that whenever, let's see, I was here at download the first step, download the starter kit, right? It seems like a simple step, but it's something that you want to do. We have all our scripts in here. Everything is ready to go for folks. When you completed something, you can hit complete and continue. You'll notice that it begins to track and check off the process of where you're at, which is really quite powerful because a lot of folks, there's a lot of information to digest, to explore. And we want to be able to give you guys a breadcrumb process of knowing where you're at and where you need to go next. So you can go through that and get through all the resources. You can see that we have it organized in your first steps, getting started, and the different lessons, each one of these sections, and so much more. Moving through everything, contact your partner-driven coaches, all of the scripts and resources that are part of the partner-driven program, including our lead sheets, our driving for dollars scripts, our cold calling scripts, our pre-foreclosure scripts, and so much more. Really kind of beginning to dig into the nuances of real estate investing. Everything from understanding your purchase contracts, working with the partner-driven back office. Because when you work with us, you're not only getting the knowledge, the mentoring, and the funding, you're actually getting a complete 100% back office solution. We create the contracts for you. We help you make sure that everything is. We help with the title companies. We do all of that for you. And so we go deep into exactly how to access those resources and use them. So we have working with the partner-driven program. We have then identifying the properties that we want to be able to work with and invest, understanding driving for dollars, understanding marketing to your leads, understanding negotiations, cold calling, appointment setting, getting your contracts signed, developing investor relationships, working with realtors, wholesale deals, fix and flips, and pre-foreclosure leads, so much more. All of it in an easy to digest and use platform that, Peter, you're going to love this because I know that you're on the go all the time. That is 100% not only on a desktop that you're ready to use on your site, but mobile optimized for your phone, which was one of the biggest challenges we were having with these darn Facebook groups. They worked great on desktops, but people couldn't get to the information easily on mobile, or it didn't work. Guys, we've cut all of that out. We've taken control of our content, ownership of that, so that we can make it easy and facilitate it for you guys. In addition to that, and Peter, I know you're going to like this too, we've added throughout the process, this platform allows us to provide quizzes and tests that allow you, and guys, this is not to scare you. This is not like finals in college or something along those lines. It's a test to make sure that you feel confident and strong, that you understand the information that you're learning. And again, it's just all in the hopes to support you, to make you a deal generating and closing machine, right? And this partner program, we're going to be releasing, Peter, tomorrow, like I said, to all of our partners. Are going to be able to jump in here, begin to go through the videos that we've put in here. And for y'all that have been here with us for some time, partners that have been with us, guys, you're going to love this because Julie, Barry, Peter, and the team, Mary and Laura, we've done all brand new videos that you have not even seen. Like, we've literally spent the last 6 months putting all of this together into the partner-driven university for you guys to be able to jump in and enjoy. And like I said, tomorrow the emails go out. So keep an email out. If you're a partner, you're going to be invited into this. As I mentioned, there's no additional cost to this. This is part of the program. And we are going to want you to go in here. And this is how we're going to be able to track your process and receive your questions moving forward inside of this partner-driven university. Pretty cool, huh, Peter?
Yeah, this is amazing. I mean, this is what I was talking about before. It's all over the place. It's in areas that might not work perfectly. But Rafa, let me tell you what's really cool is I listen to this from, and again, some people that are on the thing are texting me here, and this is how I look at this from other people's perspective. We are always trying to better ourselves. And you know, that's one thing that we're not too shy to say to people, that hey, there's better things. You know, we did this for a while, we tried it for a while, and because we do care about our partners and because of the feedback we got, hey, this is what we're doing. The bottom line is, we as an organization, we feel like when you're part of an organization, we got guys like Chelsea, like Rafa, like so many other people that are out there 10 steps ahead of us, let's say on the technology side, stuff that we as investors don't want to do. And they're like, guys, this is the new wave. This is the next way of doing it. So things that we don't want to get involved as investors, but need to, by the way, because it gives you an added advantage, guys like Rafa do. So yeah, great stuff, Rafa.
Yeah, and you can see here, like, here's an example of some of the videos that we've done. We brought in a awesome video team over the last 6 months that has been helping us capture all of this. Guys, this is truly the next level. And when this is wonderful. And one of the reasons I love Julie, for you guys that don't know Julie, this is our partner, beautiful Julie, and one of the master coaches here, Partner Driven, and she does not do anything half-ass. And excuse my language, but when I was like, Julie, I want to move everything onto this new platform, and Julie's like, okay, well, I'm going to have to redo all the videos. And I'm like, no, you don't have to do that. Let's just use the old videos. It's fine. It's just that this is going to be better already because it's going to be easier for our partner to navigate and use and understand. So she's like, oh no. If we're doing this, we're going to do it all the way. And sure enough, 52 videos later, guys, we have the Partner Driven University uploaded here for y'all, ready to rock and roll. It's absolutely incredible. But we wanted to do something extra special as we're launching this new platform, our Partner Driven University. And again, just like everything else that we do, we think of our partners first. We wanted to do something extra special for our partners, not only for them to enjoy this incredible platform and this incredible work that we've done, but we're like, all right, this is awesome, but how do we take the bar even higher? How do we take it really to the next level? And so Peter, myself, and Julie, and Chelsea, and Barry, the team, we got together and we were like, listen, guys, we want to create a program. So when our partners join the program, or maybe it's a partner that's been a partner for a few months and they've just kind of action and they don't know where to start or where to go, right? We want to create a program where anyone can jump in and start and get their first deal under contract in the first 21 days, right? Now, I know that sounds crazy. I know there's people here on this phone call that have been studying real estate investing for years and haven't done a deal yet. Guys, don't feel bad. I was exactly the same way. I think I spent close to $30,000 in trainings and conference things and blah, blah, blah. And I never pulled the trigger on my first deal. Why? I was scared. I was scared that I would make a mistake, and for good reason, guys. These are not light that you want to make lightly. They can really affect your bottom line and your pocketbook. But I didn't have the backing. I didn't have partners and coaches and funding behind me to help me feel the confidence that I needed to say, yeah, I'm part of a group. I'm ready to go out. Let me get a deal under contract. It really took this partner program to help me be able to do that, or the partner approach anyways, that helped create this partner program. So with that said, Peter, we have put together, and I'm going to share this with you guys. And this is one of the coolest things about being on so guys, all of the partners, everything that I've shown you, that's just for you guys, right? In the 21-day challenge that I'm about to share with you is part of the bundle that you're invited into, all included as being in our partners in this new platform, right? But we wanted to make it available also for folks that haven't jumped into the pool, right? Haven't gotten to us yet and understand the process. So we put together right, that is 100% all about helping you get your first deal under contract. Peter, I've read this crazy stat. You're not going to believe this. Well, actually, you are going to believe this because coach in this industry and been doing it for 20 years, but 95% of people that learn about real estate investing never get a deal, never get the first deal under contract. 95% is absolutely ridiculous. When you think about the steps that are necessary to be successful in real estate investing and to make money, getting a deal under contract is step one. Wouldn't you say, Peter?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, until that happens, nothing happens. And the better you get at making it happen, the easier everything gets.
That's right. Because at the end of the day, it's a game of numbers. It's all about getting deals into contracts. The deals you get under contract, the more opportunities you're going to have to negotiate the right deal, the more opportunity you're going to be able to make those big numbers. And those numbers can range from the low ends of $7,500 to the high ends of 60, 80, 90,000 and above that our partners have made with us through these types of deals. So what we decided to do is like, okay, the partner-driven program is 52 videos. It's basically a master program in real estate investing that covers A to Z. But what we grabbed a specific, that first step, how to get a deal under contract. And we released it to folks in a way that they could easily digest, get through the process, and get the confidence that they need that they can get deals under contract. Because if you get deals under contract, guess what? That's where partner driven comes in, because we're right behind you to partner with you in the funding and the coaching and the mentoring and the rehabbing and so much more. So we came up with the 21-day deal challenge, and it basically your path to closing your first deal or your next deal in the next 21 days. And that's getting that deal under contract. I'm just trying to close this off here. 1 second here. Goodbye video. Here we go. So in the program, one of the main things that we're showcasing in the program is the deal-driven app, which is the technology that's helping our partners truly accelerate their ability to go out and find these amazing deals. So within the 21-day challenge, we're including the deal-driven app and no additional charges or anything like that. So people can not only get to know us, our processes, our systems, but our technology, right? And by the way, guys, this proprietary technology. This is all stuff that we have developed for ourselves and our partners. In this technology, if you haven't seen it yet, it facilitates the process of identifying and capturing properties, adding them into your marketing lists, finding those hard to find owners. Peter, it was so funny. I know that you know my dear friends, Ben and Sidra, who are investors here in Georgia and have over 30 properties here in the Atlanta area. And Sidra calls me the other day. She's like, is your app ready? Because there's this guy I've been trying to find for the last year and a half, and I cannot find there's no way to find this person. So if your app can find it, I'm a believer. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Click, 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 click. Is this who you're looking for? And she's like, oh. I'm like, here's 7 phone numbers for them. Here's 7 email addresses for them. Here's the mailing address. I mean, she was just incredibly blown away through the process. And it's included inside the 21-day challenge to help folks be able to go out and these deals. In addition to that, let's see here, the curriculum. We have basically the core teachings around how to go find deals, how to generate turn a lead into a deal, mastering your specific areas, negotiations, and how to get the deal under contract. All in a 21-day challenge that's easy to use, so you can do it on your phone, on your app, like you can see it here. It's absolutely fantastic. This page, which I'm going to be sharing with everyone, has a lot more information that I'm not going to cover, but different testimonials and things of people in our program that have followed our steps, that have helped them close not just their first deal, but many, many deals. So guys, the information in this 21-day challenge has been battle tested. And Peter, chime in here for a second, because this is something that's huge. You can go out to Amazon or go to somewhere and go get a book on something, and they're going to talk about how expert they are at this and that, and like, this is what you should do, and blah, 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 blah. And guys, if if it's not battle tested, right, it's worthless.
Well, and not only that, by the way, Rafa, you'll be proud of me. While you're doing this, I learned how to do chat on this technology. So I've been answering questions. Like this is the first time in like a year. I click something. I'm like, oh, there's questions. But Rafa's exactly right. But let me tell you why this is so key to what Rafa was talking about. One thing is to have the concepts of real estate down. You know, you got to do this, you got to do that. But the other thing is this: what this technology allows you to do is what you have to do a deal. This is like a not kind of a like, well, I'll just go do something else and I won't need this technology. You can't. You cannot do something else. These are the things you have to do deals. So the only question is, do you want to do it the old-fashioned way, kind of where you have to collect this, let's say, data, information, contact info? It's available out there. I mean, you can go to your courthouse, you could buy some other stuff, you could pay to get it done, you could assemble it all together, and before you know it, you have one piece of information on one property. And doing it the old-fashioned way, it is not uncommon to take an hour or two, but it's got to be done. Or you could do it with the technology that we now have provided for you, where it's literally point and click. So make no mistake about it. This is not like, well, is this a pathway I want to take? If real estate is what you want to do, this technology allows you to do the things that absolutely must be done. But now it allows you to do it literally point and click. So absolutely must have. This is not a theory like Rafa said. This is not a like, you know, some manual that you read. This is a must have, and this technology allows you to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know I've been getting messages about this because some of our partners know that we've been working on this, and they've been asking me, Rafa, when is this going to be released? Because even though they have access to our whole full curriculum, right, it's true that this little front end piece is a of your success. If you can become a master at getting deals under contract, you will be successful in real estate investing. You will be successful in our program, and you'll be successful on your own and in anything else that you're going to do. So we sat down, and this is completely brand content, Peter. This is content that even our partners haven't seen yet, they're going to be invited to tomorrow. So guys, the partners that have been patiently waiting, don't worry. This is made for you guys, and we're in here, and you guys are going to get invited. But this is all brand new content to specifically focus on how to get a deal under contract over the next 21 days. It's starting with, we have the kind of the getting started area, how to set up the app, the welcome webinar, the right mindset and consistency. You can see that we have quizzes along the way to make sure that you have real confidence and mastery over the information. We have the core teachings around going out there and driving for dollars and how to find these amazing deals that are in your area, maybe just down the street for you guys, that are sitting there. They're off market, and you guys have the greatest access to have the first bite of the apple. And we all know investing, to be that person that has the first bite of the apple, it's so incredibly powerful. It makes all of the difference in the world. And so much more. Getting from lead to deal. You can see there's 10 lessons in here. Mastering your area, mindset, and how to keep moving. And this course is set up to cover you from day 1 to day 21 on exactly every step that you need to be making to get your first deal under contract in the next 21 days, right? And of course, this is a challenge, right? I'm not saying that you're going to do this and you will get your first deal in the next 21 days. You could. We've had partners do it in the first 3 days, right? It's all about the level of commitment, confidence, and just go-to-ness that you have, like the ability to take action, right? And what we have done here is just simplified it. Now, what happens if instead of 21 days, it took you 42 days to get your first deal under contract? Well, guess what? Your life is still changed forever, because at the moment that you can do this and you follow a process that is repeatable, you're going to be able to do it again and again and again. And that's how we build a scale a real estate investing business. And so, like I mentioned, guys, for all of you that are part of our partner program already, you're going to get the 21-day challenge with the invite into the Partner Driven University included. And we want you guys in there. We want you guys to get re-engaged and go and kick some butt, get that deal under contract. But we have a special offer for everyone that's not a partner tonight. Right. And that is that we want you to be able to experience this on your own. And I want you to think about the value of this is. What is this worth to you? Right. So we just discussed that getting a deal under contract, an average deal, even if it's an average wholesale deal, right, which is just one type of monetization strategy that we teach. We teach multiple. But even one wholesale deal is worth $7,500 potentially for you. Forbes magazine wrote that the average wholesale deal in the United States is worth between $7,500 and $15,000. Okay. So what would it be worth to you if we were able to teach you how to get one of those a month? I mean, that's for many of us and for many of you guys in the call and guys, just like us, it was life-changing. It was absolutely life-changing to know that we have the power to do that and the ability to do that and move forward, right? So just right there, you could say that, well, it's at least worth one deal. If I can learn how to do this and repeat it and do it multiple times a year, I mean, it's easily worth that first deal, and all the rest of the deals is profit for me, right? If you're doing it on your own. And you'd be absolutely right, because that's exactly how you should be looking at this. With that said, we wanted to put this together in a way that made it really was a no-brainer, because we know that for you guys that aren't partners yet, that if you guys jump in here, you get to see Master Coach Julie and Master Coach Peter and Master Coach Barry and Laura and the rest of the team and what we do, that you'll get inspired to really join the full partner program. And that's where we fund 100% of your deals. That's when we provide all of the back-end office support. And so because of that, we've put together a special, and Peter, I know you're not going to believe this, dude, but we've put together this whole 21-day challenge, the technology, the deal-driven app, all of the trainings, the 21 training. And by the way, this forever, when you jump into here, the training, the deal-driven app is for just the first 30 days included in here, which alone is worth more than what we're asking to jump into this here. But you guys can jump into it today for just $49. And for just $49, you can have a super robust experience of what Partner Driven is, what it is that we do, how it is that we do things, and potentially change your life forever. Because again, you're just one deal away, guys, from not feeling the boot on your throat at work. You're just one deal away from being able to afford the dream vacation that you've always wanted to take. You're just one deal away from being able to quit your job or start your new company. It's all about being confident that not only you can generate one deal, but that you're going to be able to repeat the process. And that's what Driven's all about. It's about scaling. It's about being able to take something that's been already battle tested and done for you, and for you to be able to implement it and then leverage us, your coaches in your back-end office, to success. So guys, how do you get to this? It's super easy. The URL, I'm going to put it into here right now, is called the 21daydealchallenge.com. Pretty good name, huh, Peter?
I like it. I like
You
how
like
you think.
it. So I'm going to put this right here into the chat window. And well, bam, 21-day deal challenge that's going to bring you to this landing page. And guys, I really invite you to come over there and check it out, because you'll be able to see a little video explaining the results and the process, as well as kind of dig in to everything that I've just shown you, right? But the net is this: if you're ready to finally take action that's going to lead you towards closing that first deal, which, by the way, 95% of people that study real estate investing never do. That statistic it just blows my mind, right? If you're ready to be part of the 5% that do, if you're ready to be part of the 5% that actually turn this into a business, because it's not one time show up, throw up, and like, oh yeah, I'm a real estate investor. I closed the deal. When? 3 years ago. We want to move you guys out from luck, from into predictable results, sustainable results. And this is a great way to start. And we're offering it for only $49 tonight. We don't know how long we're going to have this open. We don't want to, this is truly for our partners and all of our partners that are watching. You're going to get, and we want you guys to go through the challenge as well. We want to see all of you guys close deals, because Peter, our partners that close deals, they're already connected to the funding, right?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Exactly right. So this is a no-brainer for our partners to jump in and to fine-tune everything they've been learning. But for our non-partners, right, one of the things that I hear all the time is like, okay, great, you guys provide this, but I'm really going to be able to find a deal? And that's a good question, right? Because it all relies on that. It all relies on you finding a great deal. And that's what the 21-day challenge is all about. And that is why we created this, to ensure that you have all of the information that you need, even if you're not a partner, for the scripts, the processes, contracts, for you on your own to be able to do this. And hopefully come join the partner program, because you close a deal, you get a deal under contract, you're going to need funding, you're going to need partners. And that's what we're here for. And Peter, that's what we have to show today. I can't tell you how proud and excited I am that we're able to launch this for our partners first and foremost, because they're our family. They're the reason we exist. They're the reason we do all of this, but also for all of the folks that are out there that haven't been able to jump in and power of partner driven and experience it. There really is no better way to jump in for one price of $49 and get all this. It's all the front end, right? This is the beginning of real estate investing, getting a deal in the contract. But like I said, this is 80% of it. You master this part, you're on your way. And it's available for everyone starting tonight.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the bottom line, guys. And I know some of you guys this is funny, Rafa. Literally, I'm getting all these texts from our partners. Let me just read you one. Peter, this is exactly what I need. Thank you so much for putting all this together. For people like me whose life challenges have gotten in the way. And I mean, look, I mean, I don't know if you could see my screen. I'm getting texts like this from partners that are listening. Guys, I'm just telling you, some of you guys get it. Some of you all are like looking at this and you're like, this is it. This is the stuff I've been kind of chasing. This is the kind of stuff that wasn't working perfectly. For those who don't quite isn't sunk in, I'm going to tell you right now, this is awesome. This is absolutely, as a partner, this is going to get you to the next level. This is another way for us to bring it all together into under one roof, like a real community, like a real family. And so, but Rafa talked about a lot of stuff, guys. And when it all comes down to is this business has a lot of moving parts. And it's things you don't even think about. I mean, nobody gets into real estate to look up like a phone number. Like when I got started in real estate, what I did not think about is it would be really cool to track down a phone number. Like I never even thought about it. Never thought I would need to do it. But guess what? This business has a ton of moving pieces that we as investors never think about. And this is why, Rafa, that statistic of 95% is true, because everybody just thinks this business is like see house, buy house, sell house, make money. It's just not that. To do those three things, you probably got to do 30 other things, and you got to do them correctly, and you got to do them efficiently. Oh, and by the way, you got to do them fast, because you're not the only guy that sees that house. Oh, and by the way, you better have the right information. Oh, and by the way, while you're doing those things, you better know what you're doing. Oh, and by the way, if you do like 7th step wrong, like the 13th step could be like impossible to complete. And I can go on and on and on and on and on. So what we are allowing our partners to do through this technology and what we're bringing under one roof is the ability to scale this thing at your level. I mean, that's really the bottom line. This gives you the ability to scale, grow quickly, expand. And the second piece we're saying, if you're not quite our partner yet, but why don't you just at least get a property under contract? Because I promise you, once you get a property, you know, it's funny, Ralph. I said I was answering questions, and a couple of the questions were like, well, if I'm not quite a partner, will you fund my deals? No, we won't, because we can't. I mean, the whole world would just call us. I mean, right? There is no one out there that could just do that, because we got to make sure you're doing it the right way. But I promise you, you use this technology as a non-partner on the 21-day challenge, and you go get yourself a property under contract, and you're like saying, okay, well, I could make like 20 grand in this deal. I could make like 50 grand in this deal. Is it worth being a partner? Then no longer are you like just hitting your head against the wall trying to figure out if it makes sense. It's just kind of another way that we make this a no-brainer. Mm-hmm. So I know there's a bunch of places to go, so I'm going to just kind of summarize it all, and then we're going to exit out. Number one, guys, in 4 weeks, we want to invite every single one of y'all to our live event. Guys, I'm telling you, as I said it when we started, and I'm going to say it again, is you could see how passionate Rafa is about this. I promise you, our whole team is just as passionate. That weekend, we're going to lay it all on the line. I mean, we are just that weekend, you will know you're at the right place at the right time in the right business with the right people. So partnerdrivenlive.com, I'm sure the link is up somewhere. Register there as quickly as you can. Seats are limited. We don't do these huge events with 6,000 people or even 1,000 people because we feel like we can't have impact on 1,000 people. But gosh, we can have an impact on some people. And that's why we limit the amount of space in these. So go to Partner Driven Live, register there. Rafa, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's $97?
That's right.
It's just, we ask everybody, bottom line is it's a community. Everybody pitches in a little bit to pick up the expenses. We pitch in the most, but you know, it's never cost prohibitive for anyone to be there. Once you register, you'll get an immediate email from us with all the details, but it's the 11th and 12th of January right here in Atlanta. Number two, for those of you that are partners, Rafa, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're going to get a link tomorrow to everything Rafa talked to you about today. The Partner Driven University is live tonight. But tomorrow, you all will be part of it. You guys will be getting tons of stuff for it and all this. And for those of you that are not yet our partners, we want you to be our partner. So to actually become our partner, simply go to www.partnerdriven.com. And there you will learn more, literally what it means to be our partners. Let's face it, some of y'all can make a decision. I mean, I hate to say it that way, but some of you guys, it's like, and I will tell you, without getting too philosophical about it, the less information you need to make a decision, the more successful you're going to get. The more information you need to make a decision, the less successful you're going to get. So some of you guys, you've heard it, you've seen it, we've validated it. So it's time to take the plunge. Just simply go to partnerdriven.com. Put your information in there, and somebody from our team will touch base with you, and we'll get you going. But for those of you that are still at that kind of testing it out, hey, we want to help you get a deal under contract as quickly as possible. And Rafa, the link for that is
21daydealchallenge.com.
Yep, 21daydealchallenge.com. All of that is on your screen, guys. But one way or another, guys, do something proactive today. Don't be this another night that you just got all fired up, excited, and then just kind of like tomorrow do something. Take a step, do an action step tonight. Guys, we love doing deals. We love helping people doing deals, because when we're helping you, in essence, we're helping ourselves. I'd say it's the ultimate win-win model. So guys, I know I speak on behalf of, Rafa, what you got?
Yeah, one more thing that we forgot to mention, because there's so much value to everything that we do that sometimes we forget what some of the super cool things are. If you go to partnerdrivenlive.com tonight, it's $97, but guess what? You can also bring your partner for free, which is incredible. So basically, it is buy one get one to bring with you to Partner Driven Live. Now again, we do this for our partners, but this is open to our non-partners to come, to learn, to meet us, to shake our hands, and to get to know us, because we are growing our community, and we want the go-getters to be in here with us. And so because of that, we've not only made it a no-duh, $97 to come to a weekend, to throw a party, the whole 9 yards, but then bring your partner with you. we are partner driven. We understand the value of that. And we want you guys to do that. So that's an additional bonus to that that's coming up. And just to clarify, all of our partners on the call, you don't have to go buy the 21-day deal challenge. Don't do it. You're going to get an invite, okay, with that. If you go and buy it, you're just going to make me refund you because you're a partner and I'm not going to charge you for it. So just wait, be patient. Tomorrow you're going to get an invite into all of this. But for your non-partners that are on this call, and I know you're there, this is the time to take action, right? This is an incredible way to get into our world. Come join the 21-day deal challenge. Come be with us live, right? And get to know us, get to know who we are and what we do, because there's nothing like what we do out there in the marketplace at all. And there's no one that cares more about our partners and our communities than Peter and Julie and the team that we have built. We have built a business around helping people be successful, and we're only growing, and we want you to be part of the team.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think Rafa should be doing this every Tuesday. That's what I got out of today. Why am I here taking time away? I mean, like Rafa could just roll with this. So Rafa, don't forget, same time, same place next week. Chelsea,
I'm here every Tuesday.
No, Chelsea could run it behind the scenes, and you could be the front end. I think you're great on these. But you know what? Rafa just had a great summary, guys. We really do enjoy, with all kidding apart, we really do enjoy doing these Tuesday night webinars. This is who we are. This is what we do. We have nothing to hold back, guys. So take action tonight. But most importantly, guys, we will see you guys. Next week's Christmas, right? So next week we probably will not be doing this. But we will see you guys a week or so right afterwards. If you guys need us, you know how to get a hold of us. Let's go get some deals done.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys, thank you so much. I'm going to be answering some questions in here in the chat. There's been some people that had some specific questions. Guys, if you can just type into the chat area, I'm going to stay here without the cameras on and stuff like that to go through any questions to make sure everyone's been answered. But yeah, man, it's great to see you guys on Tuesday Night Live. We do this every Tuesday except next week.
See you guys.
See y'all.